Hi guys, and welcome to Unity tutorial of Terrain system. So let me show you what I've put together so far. You can see the hills covered with trees and so on, and that is my terrain. And within the terrain, I've kind of like designed it like a lake, because I then added body of water from the standard asset. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Unity environment. I'm actually using Unity 2019 2.8, and we put some setting together with the terrain, and you guys will see how it's done. So let's do that now, guys. Okay guys, let's start work with a new project. Before I go any further, I'm going to first of all save this project. I will save it as, let's say, mini lake. There, just click on save. The next thing I will do is I'll go straight to window, and let's select package manager, and inside the package manager, click on all package or all packages. Make sure that's selected. Then you want to select the advanced. Click on advanced, and inside the advanced you want to select the show preview packages. And the package that we're looking for there is, let's look for the terrain itself. So if you scroll down, let's drag this down, and we look for terrain. There we go, that's it, terrain tools. Okay, double click on that, or you can always search for it if you want, if you don't want to scroll down. So that is this terrain tools. I'm going to drop this down, and let's ask it to show all versions. So the version that I have in here is 2.0.0. that's the latest for this particular Unity 2019 2.2.8. So I'm going to now hit on this button, install. Click on that. It's now installing. Okay, now that my installation is completed, it's now giving me an option to download asset sample from asset store. So let's close this, and we'll go straight to the asset store. Okay, when you click on this button here, that will take you straight to the asset store, which is right here. But I don't want to download it from there, so I'm just going to close this. Let me show you another way. I'm going to close this as well. Close that, and let's go straight into Windows right there. And just for your information, this is the terrain that we've just installed. Now we need the asset store. The shortcut to that is Control 9. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, right inside the asset store, I'm going to search for terrain sample. Okay, let's just click on this, and that should take us to the sample. We can always just scroll down and look for it. There we go. That is it right there. Terrain tools sample. So click on that, and next click on import. So let's click on import again. The good thing about this sample asset store is it contains approximately about 35 brushes that you can use, or 35 brushes that you can use to create your terrain. So now I'm now importing the package, the sample package, straight into my asset right there, and we are almost there now. There we go, and right there, that's the sample. Okay, I have the sample tool, terrain tools, terrain asset, and we have the brush texture, terrain brush, terrain layout, and so on. So I'm going to get out of this asset store. Let's go back to my terrain. You see, I can always come straight to the hierarchy here, select create, and let's go straight to the 3D and select terrain. Okay, and right there you should be able to see my terrain right now. That's my terrain, but I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to go straight to Windows. I'm going to get rid of this. Let's just delete that. Right click and get rid of it. There, I will now go straight to Windows right here. Click on Windows. Let's select Terrain Toolbox. Select Terrain Toolbox. There we go. That's the Terrain Toolbox. Within the Terrain Toolbox, this dialog box include create new terrain, terrain setting, terrain utility, and terrain visualization. Okay, what I'm going to do is, you see, I'm going to drag this and just peg it right beside inspector. So let's drag it and just place it right here. There we go. Okay, right inside this Terrain Toolbox, where I have the total terrain width, I'm going to change that to about, let's make that about 4,000 by 4,000. That's huge. Make it 4,000 by 4,000. Then right underneath here, I'm going to click on create. That is it right there. Click on create, and that's it. My terrain is being created. There we go, and that is my terrain right there. Okay, now I will select this terrain and let's go to the inspector right here, and right there we can see the properties of this terrain. Okay, we have the brush terrain, and we have the paint trees, paint details, and the settings. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select this very brush. Select that brush. Once that brush is selected, right in here or right underneath this terrain, we have this drop down menu right there. Okay, I'm going to be working mostly on this our rise and low terrain. That's what I'm going to be working on, and these are the different brush that I can use now. But the first thing I would like to do is I'm going to go back straight to the paint, because I want to change the back color. I will scroll right down because I have to now add a layer. So let's come right down. I think the layer is somewhere there. That's the layer. You can always move it up if you want. I'm going to click on that very layer. Let's scroll right down, and where we have layer palette here, I'm going to click on, no, let's click on add layer first. I'm going to click on add layer, and the layer that I want to add, I will add, you can add whatever you like, maybe the rock, but I want it to be sandy, so I'm going to add a sand. You guys might not be able to see it properly. Let's see if I can reduce this and pull that up. That is the sandy look. As the screen, we have the snowy look, rocky look, moles, and depth. Okay, I'm going to settle for the sandy look anyway. That is it, and that is fine. Just double click on that. Okay, this is how it's looking. I'll now select this very brush, and let's select this second brush here. Okay, and let's scroll down, see the size. The size is about 500. All right, let's see. I'm just going to click and just create some, let's say some hills just around this terrain. Let's come in here, and you can even change the brush if you want, but let's just use this to create the hills first around it. And if we want to make any changes, so just go ahead and get that done. Right, that's fine. Okay, let's apply some jagged appearance to this hill, just to make it look, yeah, that's good. See, that's looking like, it's not looking like an erosion. Actually, we have a brush called erosion on the in here, so let's come right down, increase this so that you guys can see this erosion I'm talking about. Let's come right here. Well, I think that's good enough. We can add our, yeah, so let's come in here. right inside. I think it's going to be in. Oh, that's it. Erosion. Okay, let's go for hydraulic. So just put the erosion here, the hydraulic. I think I'm gonna have to increase the brush size of that as well. Let's see, size is about 100. I don't have all day, so let's make it about 500 as well. Just rub it around. Yeah, you see the erosion, and just take it to the edge, and that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, now the next thing I need to do is I want to add river or something. Sorry, I want to add water into it. So to do that, I have something in my asset here, so I might as well just right click and select import package, customize package, and let's just look for that. Okay, I think I have it in here. You can always download this from asset store anyway. Now the ones I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need the character, I will need the environment. Let's see, is it possible to select them all? No. Okay, I'm gonna get the environment and just add it individually. I will also need the character, so let's click on open. Now I'm importing that straight into my system. There we go. And the next thing is to get the environment into the system. If you want, you can always select what you want, but maybe I'll just take it all for now. I don't know, I may need more than that. I need some trees and the water itself. I need that as well. So let me click on import. Yeah, that's it. It's finished installing. So let's check what we have in there. I have my environment and there's some other components right in there. But the most important part that I need is the water. That is it. Good. Now I'm going to go back in there again. I need a character. Let's import the character as well. And there we go. That's it right there. Click on that, import, and click on import again. Okay, I have the character on board. Now the other thing I'm going to need is going to be the Skybox, but before that, let's just select this character and just dump the character on board so that you guys see what we've done so far. So click on character, select first person character, and let's click on prefab. Right there, I'm just going to select this FPS controller, drop it there. So the FPS controller, with that we can just scroll around the whole arena. So let's run it and you guys see what we've done so far. And that is it, guys. That's what we've done so far. Okay, we can just move around it, see the hills. So let's convert everything to, you see that it's huge. Let's convert it to a lake. So now let's look for the water. There we go, that's the water there. I think it's going to be in here, waterfall. I want the one that says advance. There we go, that's it right there. Okay, waterfall advance, drag that and let's just dump it right in here. Where is it? I think that might be too big, and let's put it right there. We can always just drag it along, just expand it just like that. Okay, it's a little bit down, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine, about that size. Put here. Okay, that's it. Now let's take it up a little bit so that we can see it. There we go. Okay, but before we run it, let's change this position of the y-axis. Instead of 10, I'm going to make that about 1, else the water will look a little bit funny. So now let's click on play, and there we go, guys. Look at that. You see that? That's how it's looking. Yeah, we can just let's get the first person to move around it. That is nice. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's good. We're getting somewhere. Now what I'm going to do is let's change this sky. So I'm going to go back in here, go to the asset store. Now I'm going to look for the Skybox. I think it's called All Sky Free. So let's click in there and search for All Sky Free. Okay, there we go. I think I found it. That is it right there. So I'm going to now import that into my system. Let's drag this down, download. Okay, now let's click on import, and let's hit on the import button again, this one right here. Click, and there we go. Alright, and that is it right there, All Skybox. Now one more thing before we go. This one is called Fish, I think Fisherman's Boat, something like that. I think it's called Fishing Boat. Let's see, fishing. Yeah, there we go, Fishing Boat. Let's say this. I don't know if this one is free, but I need a free one. The Fishing Boat is free, so let's come right down, check this out. These are not free. No, that's the Fishing Boat there, it is free. Okay, I'm just gonna settle for the Fishing Boat because it's a free one. So if you guys want to purchase any of this one, go ahead, but I'm gonna just select this free one. So let's hit the download button. Now let's import it straight on the system and click on import again, and there we go, the Fishing Boat is right there. Okay, now let's go straight to the window. Okay, here what I want to do is to add my Skybox. So first thing first, let me just remind you guys how the sky looks like. So run that program again. There we go. You see the sky, and the footstep you hear, that's supposed to be the footstep of the first person. Okay, now let's stop that. Come in here, let's change the appearance of the Skybox. I'm going to go to the scene. Let's come right in here. You see where we have Windows, click on Windows, and let's scroll right down. I think it's right inside rendering, and let's select lighting settings. And inside this dialog box of the lighting, let's go to where we have Skybox Material. Click on that. There we go. We have a lot of options to select from. There we go. Those are the skies. Okay, like because the river or the water kind of like look like a bright day, maybe I will select one of these. Let's double click on that, and let's go back to my scene. Let's write and see how that's gonna look like. There. That is how it now looks like. Look at it. A beautiful bright day for a fisherman. And let's come right in. Okay, let's end that. Okay. But it's kind of like look cloudy. Well, let's change this Skybox again and just see how that's going to look. Because the previous one looks a bit cloudy. I want it to look a little bit bluey. So let's come in here. I might have to settle for something like this. Yeah, I'll settle for that. That looks like a proper bright day. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, yeah, we're gonna settle for these guys. So let's grab our fisherman on board. So let's end that and look for the fisherman. There we go, the fishing boat. And inside there we need, I think, is it the material? No, it's right here. That's the fishing boat. Grab the fishing boat and just dump it somewhere here. You can now see it, so I'm going to increase the size of it. Let's go for about 20 because the thing is huge anyway. 20 and by 20. And let's see now. It still looks a little bit small. Let's zoom in. There we go. That's the fishing boat. So we can even duplicate that. I'm just going to hold on to Control D and let's drag. Remove this one away from there. Let's see. That way. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, if I run it now, let's see how that's going to look like. There. I need to see the fisherman. Let's come in here and just pan it around. There we go. Those are the boats. Maybe I should move one very close to the camera. Yeah. Okay, before doing that, let's add some trees. Stop that. Come in here. Let's add some trees. Okay, to get the trees on board, I'm going to come right to the project here. You see right here where you have the key. Click on that small drop down button there. Now we select the 2-column layout. Okay, let's click on the favorite here. We need to select model. Let's enlarge it a little bit. Drop that down. All model. Scroll right down. There we go. Those are the trees. Yeah. I'm just going to click, drag, dump it here. And I'm going to increase the size of this very tree to about maybe 15, and by 15. Yeah. That's my very first tree there. Let's see here. I can just hold on to the control and copy it across. Select. Control D, copy, Control D again, another Control D, and another. Maybe even change this very tree. Let's grab another type of tree and just use it to populate the hilly surface. So let's select the terrain. And let's come in here. You see these properties here. You see this one, paint tree. Click on that, and in there you now need to select edit trees. Add. Now click on add trees, and there. Now that this dialog box pops up, you see this small tiny icon there. Click on it, and let's look for trees. You see those are the trees. I may have to settle for this. Yeah, settle for that. Well, we even have palm trees there. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Let's settle for this. Double click on that, and there we go. It should appear somewhere here. So let's click on add. That is it right there. Okay. I will now select a brush to try to add it on board. Let's see. I should be able to. Yeah, that's it. I should be able to add it. Let's increase the size of this brush. Alright, let's see. So that'll speed things up a little bit. You see that, guys? You see that? I have some in there, so I'll just speed that up. Let's come around. Let's just make it look busy a little bit. And there we go. And that should do it anyway. Okay, you can always do something better. Okay, the whole idea is about creating a terrain. And grab the tree and just paint it around. Okay guys, I think it's all about ready, so let's run it now, since we've added some trees. And that is how you actually create your own lake using tree. There we go, guys. Look at that. You see that? That's how you create your own terrain. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoyed. So all have a nice day now. Please do subscribe to my channel, and you can also join to become a member of this channel. You all have a nice day and stay safe. Bye for now.